Welcome back to Bite the Topic with your man King Capone. I got my man Jack Dan's in the building. Y'all man too. He represent Queens, the Queensiest.
The
You know all that.
Quincy's.
We didn't. He already coined the phrase. So as usual, we always like to ask Jack about his weekend because he's a luxurious nigga. So every
Ha!
weekend he do some shit. That's by his own admission. He said he's in a luxurious nigga. So
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Nah,
so what'd you do? What'd you get into?
I was just chilling, man. You know, I'm a big gamer, so
What
Madden
was
came out.
what's playing?
Madden, Madden came out last week, and Battlefield. So just kind of tap
Which one you
into that.
playing more?
Definitely Battlefield more than Madden. I like college football more than like Madden right now, but Madden's like a social thing.
Yeah,
It's just like you just it's just crazy how video games are because it's like you just like how well in New York like niggas like every spring like some dudes buy a fresh pair of Uptowns and then
okay.
like
So explain what uptowns are for people who
Uptowns
may
Air
not
Force
know.
Ones, all white Air Force Ones.
Okay.
I call it Uptown New York, right? And then like in the wintertime you buy a pair of construction Tims, like the wheat construction Tims. So I feel like that's how Madden and 2K is. Is like you don't even think about it. You just buying Madden and 2K when it comes out. If you're like a gamer, because it's just like that's just the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So
And
we
they
getting
said
into
this
that.
year it's only going to be $30 a build on 2K.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna figure out a way to to make it more money than that. You
You
know
better
that.
buy the legendary badges or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you leaving some shit out, nigga. I seen your I actually happened to be scrolling on social media and came across you. Looked like you was eating at a Buddhist monk temple. They had the little fire and the rice and shit in the bowl and all
Oh
that.
no, that was yesterday. That wasn't this weekend.
Yeah, we
So
counting
yeah,
that.
I was at Saloon. Shout out to my guy Corey with the K, one of the leading guys in the nightlife out here in Atlanta. So Tulum, yeah, it was some real delicious lamb chops. But now that I think about it, I actually was last Friday. I went to Tree Sound Studios. They had an event for 808 Day, so I actually went there. Shout out to my bro Rush D. Shout out to Sir Charles. Shout out to Easy LP.
This nigga got jagged edge for a ring.
No, 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 no. My bad. I got severe ADD, so I always got to be doing
Oh
something.
shit. Okay.
No, I definitely don't got that.
I'm fucking with
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, I
Now,
went to it
yeah.
was like a beat battle and a panel and everything like that. So I went there. It was pretty cool. And
Was anybody notable there
I
other
just
than
said
yourself?
my boy Rush D, super producer Rush D, Sir Charles, Easy LP, Ray Murray from Organized Noise. Um, I think the dude's name is Tane Uno.
See, that's what always kind of
Tamaruno. He did Daja Blue for Kendrick. He did a couple of records for Kendrick.
yeah. See, you kind of like a music insider. So when you get to talking about the people these motherfuckers in these crowds out here in the world don't know who the fuck you talking about unless they're into the music
I would
world.
have to break it down. Okay, so Ray
Yeah.
Murray, Organized Noise. So if anyone who doesn't know, Organized Noise was the production unit and the brains behind Outkast, Goody
Mm,
Mob,
okay.
Cool Breeze,
Credible.
Killer Mike,
Oh
um,
yeah.
Sleepy Brown.
Okay.
I think in some ways, Future as well because that was his family. So that was the foundation. So Ray Murray, it was Ray Murray, Sleepy Brown, and rest in peace Rico Wade. So I met, I saw again Ray Murray. Um, Easy LP is a producer from the Bronx, but he lives here in Atlanta now. So Easy did like Get Money for Junior Mafia. He did Uchi Wally for Nas. He did Ice Stop Medallions for Royal Flush. He did Getaway for Mob Deep. He did Special Delivery for,
G Dep.
and he also did the Bad Boys record for Shine. Easy Up, he's a legendary producer. So um then Rush, my boy Rush, he's done records for Lil Wayne. He was on a recent album. He did Let It All Work Out. He also works with he did some records with Nipsey. He works very closely with ATL Jacob, who we know is like one of the biggest producers out right now.
Jacob, yeah.
Actually did a couple of records for Nicki Minaj, and then she actually was on tour as her. She plays like 11 instruments, so she was on tour with.
Oh yeah, she a musician.
And then I think his name is Tenaruno. If I'm fucking your name up, bro, my bad. I'm gonna tag you in this, but anyway, I know I think he said he did Dodger Blue, and he did a whole bunch of records. Like, dope dude.
She a good artist. Back to school is coming, and I know you ain't got no kids, so you ain't got to feel that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But right now it's tense for niggas out here, man. Under the sound of my voice right now, they baby mama, they called them at least 5 times, and they not picking up because they know that right now she want clothes money for school. And niggas don't got clothes money this week. We gonna try to get that shit to you next week, a little late. So that's what. But speaking of school, Dr. Umar said that they basically may take his schools from him.
Oh,
yeah, because he got some unpaid taxes.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he think what is he like a Moore? He think he.
Well, he's asking for money right now. It's the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus. I thought that was, they've been claiming that he's been scamming on that for a long time, which I don't perceive Dr. Umar to be a scammer. But that's just, I just don't.
Niggas don't got clothes. I mean,
I don't. Right off the bat, when he start talking, I'm not just like this nigga lying. Not right off the bat.
Okay.
Because he bringing up shit, and then you gotta go look at some of the shit he's saying. I mean, he put a 10 on a 2 sometimes, but I don't want to see nothing. I want to see the ideas that he talking about really become something. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you feel like he's pretty like
he's introducing an idea. I can't be 100% in on him as a lifestyle, but the ideas he's introducing, I like. I'm in line with. I like. You know what I mean? So I don't want to see. I know the school would have been a blessing, but all the shit even having going now, I just feel like it ain't gonna open.
So you gonna give him a couple of dollars?
What I'm gonna send him, I'm gonna go ahead and keep because it ain't gonna help him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is keep supporting him. I'm gonna support him, and that's priceless.
Okay.
It's hard to get support,
but what the girl saying? Hard to get support. What the girl saying in Coming to America, we rather we rather had we don't want while we appreciate the money that jingles, we rather have the one that folds.
The kind that folds, yeah, but undying support. Everybody looking for support, man.
You gonna take the nigga your penny? Yo, when you was a kid, did you have like one of those? Like I think every black kid, well, not every black kid, but everyone that I know had like one of them big Poland Spring water bottles full of like pennies and nickels and fucking quarters and shit like that. Like my dad used to be really big on like anytime we was walking around, you saw like a penny on the ground or a nickel or some kind of a coin. He's like, yo, grab that shit and take it home because that all adds up. Was you into that then in Battle Creek?
Yeah, I was in. Listen, I've been a part of every little thing there was to be in on when it comes to old school shit.
Okay,
you know what I mean. All that shit is nostalgic to me now. When I think about paying for minutes on my phone, when I think about having a pager, you know what I mean.
You remember when we used to like niggas? You didn't really call niggas during the day. You had to wait till after 9 o'clock.
Nights and weekends. Yeah, but Metro, it was T-Mobile or somebody had the earlier shit. Remember, it was 6.
Like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, you could do 6, and then I worked for a company called Centennial Wireless. We was doing 5 o'clock. So we had a circle of 5 and free nights and weekends past 5. That's when I was enjoying it. You know what I mean?
I remember one time my first cell phone I had got it. Before I had went to Toronto for Carabana, my mother bought me a flip Sprint phone, and I'm just like, that's when free nights and weekends. That's when like if you was fucking away from wherever your home base was, you was getting roaming charges. I remember my bill was like $1,100. My mom was like, "Yeah, dead that like that
Hey,
shit was
listen, before phones, before niggas had phones, I had a phone.
okay."
Like back
You had
back
one of
the
them big
Nokia
like
shit. The Nokia shit where you pull the big ass antenna out and flip the bottom down. The
okay.
nice, the nice one, the nice celly. When niggas had bags. They
Mm-hmm.
had the bag phone. I'm running around with that. We had a motherfucker, I ain't gonna say his name, but we had a nigga in our city that figured that shit out real early. 250. You got a Nokia for sometimes that bitch will get cut off. You just leave it in the drawer. 6 months later, go back and get it. It's back working.
Mm.
And this back, when I used to pull this out, you could hear a gasp if it was quiet enough.
Oh,
You know
well.
what I mean? Yeah, wasn't nobody calling somebody while we standing here. And I was doing it every time I got around some niggas. I'll be having my finger in my pocket, hitting that button and make it ring. Hold on, real quick.
Just the front, right?
Yeah. Like, huh? Yeah, I'll be there
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute. Niggas like, yo, you got a phone? Yo, that shit work. It was unbelievable that the motherfucker even worked. That
But
shit worked. I handed to a nigga, he Dollar's girl. Hello, he like, oh, this shit worked. Yeah, that shit was flying, man. So yeah, a lot of
why you think? Let me ask you a question. This made me think about something. Like, why you think? I mean, well, do you think like house phones could ever like come back in style?
it could.
Like,
If we have some kind of misfunction with AI and cell phones ain't working no more, hell yeah, niggas will pick one of them house phones back up fast as a bitch.
like I feel like. Do you remember like the excitement of like? Well, at least I know. In my teenage years, the excitement of like a chick calling your house, and then like you got like your brothers and sisters and like everyone's being
Yeah,
funny,
people answering the phone.
getting a call.
Yeah, that's back when the motherfucker picked the phone up upstairs and listened in on your call if they picked it up good enough.
Nah, what my mom's used to do, we had a phone in her room. Well, she had a phone right by her bed, and then there was a phone in the kitchen. So like
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that
before
kitchen phone was tough. That was the
right,
nicest phone in the house.
right.
One in
So
the kitchen.
no. Actually, her phone was the nicest phone. But then like okay, so before cordless phones became a thing, you had like the one like and you had to basically kind of like sit in the kitchen or you had like a fucking 50-foot cord and
Yeah.
try to take the shit back in your room. And I remember I used to be like talking on the phone at night, and I had like a phone curfew, and then mom's, I'd be trying to like sneak on the phone, do a little Love Jones or whatever like that. Mom's like, "Put your ass off the phone," or better yet, she would just walk in the kitchen and just unplug the shit. Like, you like, hello? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, those were the days.
Hey, I'm gonna get on a crazy topic right now. That's
Okay,
like
cool.
the most popular news in the world at the moment. So we'll just briefly talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Putin and Trump meeting about the war shit, but they ain't invite Zelensky. I don't know if you know who these three people are.
Well, I know who Trump is. I know Putin is Russian, and ain't Zelensky Ukraine?
Yeah, the Ukraine president.
Okay.
So they talking about the war negotiations. Ain't invite him. He
Yeah,
part of
that's
the
weird.
war. It's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. But the craziest shit is that's like two big niggas arguing about the fight over a motherfucker that can't fight. You know what I mean? About how the fight gonna go.
Mm.
That's wild. These people doing some crazy shit. I mean,
Well, I mean,
when the negotiations happen and without the involvement of the country that's most directly affected, I
So
just
you
don't
think they
see.
kind of like little nigga them, like, hey,
I'm saying I don't see how you come to a real conclusion without one of the motherfuckers that want to fight there.
well, I
Agree.
guess that's what I'm saying. They kind of like try to little nigga him, like, yo,
Right. They like, well, it
we
don't
gonna
matter
talk
what you
about
want
it.
to
We
do.
gonna tell you what you about to do.
Right. Type shit.
Cause
I think that's
you just helpless right now. So me and him is gonna talk about it. And I'm big bro, and I'm gonna come back and let you know like how it's going down. Type shit. More or less, right?
yeah, that's great. For the most part. You know, Russia sold us. Speaking of Alaska, Russia sold America Alaska.
Did they?
Yeah, they
They
sold them
sold it for like $1.
I don't remember how much it was, but you know it was an arm and a leg. An arm
Mm,
and a leg been an arm and a leg ever since arms and legs was around.
okay,
You know what I mean?
copy.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to just gloss over that, even though that ain't really nothing to be glossed over, because you know that's like a fight that can get out of control, and then the nigga come back shooting at your house because that's where the party at.
Well, we
You
hope
know what I
that
mean?
that doesn't happen.
Well, I
Last,
don't think.
last
I think the odds of some real war shit is as close to zero as zero can get. My
mm,
mama told me that her mama told her that her mama used to always say the end of the world was coming while they was alive. And I just think that's something that get burnt into people's head because the end of your world definitely coming.
you
You know what I
think so?
mean? When it's over with, it's over with.
Mm.
But it's always another generation to live on past, you know. You don't think the motherfuckers that got hit with that flood thought that was the end of the world?
You talking about Noah's flood? If you believe in that,
If you believe in that. But there was great floods before that. Now, this
was it?
actually was floods. I mean, it ain't the only time it was a flood was in the Bible. I'm just saying
Don't
all
get
the
on your Billy
motherfuckers
Carson shit. Are you saying
that
the fucking reptile people? They was
damn, how do we get
turned
into
the,
we immediately went to
they turned the
reptiles?
they turned the faucet on and
No. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I bet you at that time when you standing there under the volcano ash, you think, yeah, it's the end of the world. You know what I mean?
mhm.
But when you across the country and you looking at it on from a helicopter point of view, you like, damn, that's fucked up. That island got the volcano erupted. Yeah, it's
Right.
the end of their world,
What's that
but
shit called? Pompeii. You
yeah,
heard about Pompeii and
yeah,
Atlantis and all that shit?
definitely heard about that.
Did you watch the show Paradise?
I didn't finish it, and it's a good ass show. I'm glad
Yeah,
that you.
yeah, yeah. You gotta watch that. I think what we gotta do is we gotta start doing a little show reviews and shit. Like we gotta find us a
What
show
you
that's like
what you watching right now? Let's go there.
um oh, okay, cool. There's a show on Apple TV called damn. It's the shit with Aquaman. Hold on.
Jason
Uh
Momoa.
Jason yeah, that's the one that used to be fucking Lisa Bonet, I think, right? You know who Lisa Bonet is?
Do I?
Oh, okay.
Come on in.
Why? What that mean? You
Uh,
and her had a couple of
you know Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet was one of the first
milfs. I mean,
one of the first black
yeah.
actresses that we heard about actually having, you know, that scene with her and Mickey Rourke or whoever it is. That was a real sex scene.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, you can't forget about that when you a kid and you hear that. Now that's the only porn you ever really seen is this scene,
Oh yeah.
and it's
Nah,
Lisa Bonet.
I've been watching porn since I was like 6. So I was like,
Yeah, see, yeah,
or, or
that's unfortunate.
what niggas used to do? Niggas used to watch you know how on Showtime and Cinemax, like after 11 o'clock on the weekends, they had them little sensual kind of like
So you was
little
down there
shows.
watching motherfucking La Va Va Vu,
I don't know about all that, but
huh?
that's where Anna Nicole Smith like got hot because she used to be in them little spicy
The late
Showtime
night HBO
Cinemax,
shows.
HBO, yeah, real sex and all that. But the name of the show is Chief of War.
Mm.
So so basically like Jason Momoa is like a Hawaiian like prince or some shit like that, or he's a warrior, and then his
Man, fuck
uncle is like
Jason Momoa.
what?
Go ahead.
Then that's his name, right? Momoa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So his pops is like a no, his pops is dead, but his uncle's like an evil tribal chief. Like he's going around knocking niggas' heads off with the fucking like with an ass bone, you know, like
Yeah, the
a
old shit.
wild boar type shit, like whoop, like the like Kotal Khan on Mortal Kombat, like just you know what I'm saying. So the kicker about the show is like the first 3 episodes, there's no one speaking English. They're speaking like some old Polynesian shit. Like it got subtitles. But then what happens is the sailors, the white man comes to Hawaii, and then the evil like chief tries to like chase him off the island, and he jumps over the cliff, and then basically they save him and put him on a boat, and then they basically make him like an indentured servant, and he
I ain't
learns.
gonna lie, you just told niggas the whole series.
Nah,
You just told niggas the whole series in one breath.
Trying to get niggas captivated. But yeah, that Jason Momoa, I think Apple TV might got damn it. Like, nah, I take that back. Paramount got the best shows, but
You know, Paramount just got a big deal with the UFC too.
Yeah.
UFC won't be on pay-per-view no more. Now it'll be on Paramount Plus.
And the crazy shit is that WWE, they just did a deal with ESPN.
Which is with Netflix, ain't it?
No, with ESPN. So now all the pay-per-views is gonna be on ESPN.
Yeah, they trying to get these apps trying to turn into YouTube. Everybody trying to turn into YouTube TV.
Yeah.
For the most part. We had some shit happen down here that was a little crazy.
Okay, what happened?
It's a cat. I ain't finna say his name because I don't like saying niggas' names online. But as a nigga from Detroit say, he been accused of fatally stabbing 2 people and injuring 2 others at a pool party in Detroit on Saturday, August 9th. So that was just this weekend. Reports indicate that the fight broke out at the party and Dog allegedly intervened to defend his mother, who was involved in the altercation.
Wait. So they had a pool party, and his
had
mom
a pool party, and the reports is saying that a fight broke out. Niggas was trying to jump his mom.
What?
Don't ask why him and his mom there. His mom there. She making sure motherfuckers ain't doing bullshit.
I mean, what she was like making the glizzies or the burgers, or does she have like the bacon? So she's like, all right, go ahead. My bad. I take it too far. My bad.
According to some accounts, his mother was being attacked by multiple people, while other reports suggest that she and Hobson may have instigated the initial fight.
She must not have cooked them burgers fully.
He was reportedly on parole at the time of the incident after having previously been convicted of shooting his ex-girlfriend's boyfriend.
Damn.
So now he's facing charges. Now, if we think about that for a minute, all right, dog, you already on parole, right? So being with a guy with a gun could get you sent back to prison,
or off the dribble, right?
And you just stabbed 4 people and 2 of them died.
Yeah, it's over with for him. Did they catch him or he on the run?
Nah, they got him. But it don't matter what his story is. I mean, I guess he could say that he felt like his life was in danger, but
it don't even matter.
You just stabbed 4 people, 2 of them dead, and you on parole. You looking at a minimum of 15 years for real, because
they basically gonna say like, why was you even in the midst of the bullshit? See that. I mean, I've never been to jail to have parole, but I had probation. Like, I feel like them things is like the trickiest things like ever. Like, it's really designed because they know it's certain people that just like don't follow the rules and just always gonna feel like they gotta like they can't just leave certain people and shit alone. Like, I feel like it's like a trap. Like, you just know, like, yeah, we're gonna get his ass back because he don't know how to like just chill out. You know what I'm saying? And
when the system is designed to catch you doing the things you would do when shit get tight, you gonna keep getting caught doing the shit you do when the shit get tight.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got the economic stronghold on us, and then we got drugs available to sell. Now we got as many weed stores as we got liquor stores.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this question. So, okay. So I guess like the 20th century, we saw alcohol was illegal, and then eventually they legalize it, and then it became a
Let's
big.
just call it what it is. Not it ain't legalized. It's eventually they figured out the correct text that they wanted to put on the product, and so they let it sell.
Okay, cool.
Which
Right.
is exactly the same thing they did is doing with weed right now.
So what I wasn't going there with it, but what I was saying is okay. So basically, the 20th century, alcohol was, I guess, illegal, and then they, like you said, they figured it out. So now the 21st century, that's what we're in now, I guess. That now that's happening with weed. So we seeing like, like weed stores and all of that shit. My question is, what drug do you think in the next century is going to be the next one that now is going to be like, okay, it's cool, and they're going to make it readily available? Like, what drug do you see
Cocaine.
happening? Coke?
Cocaine is next.
You think so?
Cocaine you already can buy some places around the world. Like cocaine is literally, I think, would be the next legally sold thing. I don't know. I'm not saying you can go. You're gonna be able to go get a like an 8-ball powder in a bag, but I'm sure some type of pill will be administered or something to be made off it.
If they do that, would you like partake? Like, go get some of that booger sugar?
No, I was too long in to the drug world of selling drugs and seeing what it did to people.
Okay.
Ain't no way you finna see what this shit do to people and do it. But some people do because they feel like, different people got different wills. Some people can do that shit and not be fucked up. But that's like why would you try crack if you grew up in the crack era?
I mean,
you've seen what crack did. When you seen I had a motherfucker clean up fucking a month of dog shit in the basement with just napkins.
What?
For the dub.
Wait,
we young niggas. We got two pit bulls.
Hold on.
We young niggas. We in the trap. We got two pit bulls. The bitches in the basement shitting everywhere. Would neither one of us want to go down there and pick up all this shit?
And a crackhead for a jump,
whatever a jump is for a dubski.
A jump is like a big cracker rock, like a 20.
And niggas for the dub picked up a year worth of dog shit out of nigga yard.
Wait, nah, you gotta be kidding me.
Crack had nigga there. You can't name nothing people didn't do for crack.
I mean, listen, I grew up in probably one of the most infamous crack neighborhoods, like in the world.
It's not a story I haven't heard about a nigga getting something for crack. Niggas will sell you what was selling they fucking wives to niggas for crack. You know what I mean? Like,
but I think now,
crazy.
To me, the way that crack kind of like caught on and got hot, that's how I feel like it is like now with this like the pills and all that, because it's just like the thing. Like honestly, cocaine was the thing to do. Like in the 80s, it was a party drug. So a party, like I feel like weed is a party drug.
Yeah, but that's how all the niggas got strung out on that shit. Yeah. Some nigga came over there like, it's still cocaine. You just gotta smoke it.
Right. You just
when the nigga smoked
like ice
that,
and water.
When the nigga hit that crack. Nah, because niggas got tricked. They hit crack when they did that. And then now crack and cocaine do two different things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I thank God. I
had a long history of selling that shit, nigga. Boy, I'm up in the spot. I used to have to buy these motherfuckers kids pizzas because I felt so bad. I've been sitting in the crib. Little kid ain't ate in 9 hours.
That was your way of giving back. Like, fuck it, man.
The little kid, this my man now, because I can't talk to them. They the base heads, right? Then I'm the only responsible adult in the house now, and I got a 7-year-old in there.
Wait, so you was living in the house with a crackhead?
Nah, but when you was cranking, nigga, you staying the night a few nights.
Oh, okay. So okay.
You're not just leaving that bitch. That bitch cranking. Yeah, you staying a few nights. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm glad
that's how I used to be, man. I mean, then listen, when niggas was coming up hustling like that, everybody did that. That was the average story. Niggas in the spot for the whole weekend. You can't go nowhere. If you leave, somebody else gonna come sit down right where you just got up from. And these motherfuckers got mad friends coming over getting high all night. I'm not going nowhere. Me and this little boy about to eat a Supreme pizza.
Damn.
Yeah, by to
Lord,
ourselves. No, y'all can't have none. It's me and him.
that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta be Santa Claus if you're gonna be the dope man.
I guess.
Um, see what else have I seen? You seen this thing with I know you know some of the people they know, but Kirk Frost and Rashida, they trying to say they son uh was
Yeah,
involved
man.
in the shooting death of his sister's boyfriend. Um,
I don't know too much about the story. I mean, I've heard things that have happened, and obviously being here, I know some people that know all parties, meaning the parents and the young lady and then the deceased. I don't know what happened, but I just know that
well, even if we
it's a
don't
really
know,
unfortunate
what
thing.
I'm gonna say is this: from what I could see, Kirk is a millionaire. I just don't understand why you still showing up to parties, even putting yourself on scene. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? With that kind of bread, it's crazy because
Well, because rich people want to feel normal too. I know a lot of rich niggas that go to parties, but I mean that's not what
well,
it
I
was
ain't saying
about. I
going to
thought it was
parties. I'm saying
domestic.
you showing up for the drama though.
Oh
You
well,
showing up because it's drama involved. You at that type of money level, you supposed to have
have like a
you supposed to
fixer.
have 4 or 5 bums that been just chilling around, just leeching off you. Like y'all niggas here, 300 a p. Y'all go over here and press this nigga, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actively being on the scene, you worth 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 million, whatever you worth. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I could really say about it. When I thought about it, I'm like, why do niggas get rich, have $100 million, and want to post up in the like at the local party? That's
yeah. I
insane
don't
to me. You're supposed to be making your own parties at your crib with the people you invite. That's
right.
what I'm. That's what I would have been on. Um,
I definitely
yeah,
hope.
but we was talking about that. We got to talking about what you just said, and I was kind of looking at this nigga this cat from Detroit that just stabbed these 4 people, and 2 of them died away on the parole. I'm trying to make a prediction in my mind. I think they're going. I think he looking at a dub. He probably looking at a dub. Because no matter what, you stab 4 people, 2 of them died. You can't just claim self defense. After you stab 1 or 2 of them, somebody got stabbed in their back.
Mm.
Somebody did. I told you about AOL getting cut off.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I thought AOL been like, I thought AOL been like not popping, but I ain't
Yeah, we
gonna.
talking about the AOL to do the noise and the little. Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit.
you got mail.
Yeah, that shit right there. That shit's people still using that.
I mean,
And
I ain't gonna
September
lie.
30, they cutting it. September 30th, if you got an AOL account, you may not be able to. You better save them emails in case they're not available.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to see if I can log into my. I wonder if my AOL. I used to love the chat rooms.
Black Planet.
No, not well. Black. I did Black Planet too, but Mi Gente and all that shit. But AOL had the ill chat rooms. Like
Chat
niggas,
rooms was dope in the beginning.
yeah, niggas used to go in there.
Corny now.
You go in there and then you meet a chick. And
I know what I want to talk about.
okay, go ahead.
Artificial intelligence has invented 2 new potential antibiotics that can kill drug resistant gonorrhea and MRSA. The
The
drugs
what?
with the gonorrhea and MRSA.
What the
You
fuck
know,
is MRSA?
it is like a skin infection that you get uh, that's resistant. It's like methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus is what it's called. But
Okay, cool.
it basically means a certain type of penicillin is resistant to, and it's a form of staphylococcus. So it's a form of staph
Okay,
infection.
like a staph infection, right?
That's what it is. But it's called
You
MRSA
know, medical and shit. The fuck?
because it's resistant to, you know what I mean, so with some of the stuff that other staph isn't. But anyhow,
Mm-hmm.
AI has made a cure for this.
Wow. So that means that a human knows a cure for it.
Once the AI showed a human, yeah. But listen, it said the drugs, the AIs designed them atom by atom. They
Okay.
got AI that can design shit atom by atom.
Yeah, I mean, that isn't that what a computer like the in them like
To make it into the real world, take the atoms and just make them, design them, and make them exist in the world is crazy.
well, I don't know, man. AI shit is scary. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If they start giving them, if Elon start giving them bitches out for free, you seen the ones that every now and again get to bug it out on the owner,
Yeah. That should be
get to
perfect.
tearing shit up in the house. You wouldn't take one though for the promotional, for like, hey, we just want you,
Nah, man.
this bitch do everything, cook, clean, motherfucking do your laundry,
Mm-mm.
follow you around, security.
I think I would pass, man.
It's, bruh, for promotional use only.
Mm-mm.
What's so, why you so scared of it?
You
So
can't do that.
you going to see that movie Weapons?
Who?
There's a movie out called Weapons, man. Motherfuckers saying it's the scariest shit they'd have never seen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see I want to go see Fantastic Four.
Do you watch scary movies? You look like a nigga that don't
Nah,
watch
I
scary
don't.
movies.
I don't. Mm-mm. Nah,
No
no,
scary Harry.
nah. I don't watch scary. I don't like. I never like scary movies. It's not like Freddy Krueger. I used to
Like,
have like. I used
after
to
you
really.
watch them shits, do you like, if you got to go get some shit from your car and the light ain't
I
working,
don't
you not
watch them.
going out there?
I don't watch them.
I'm saying when you did though, before you
I
stopped.
never did. Like I might have seen like I think my sister like was watching like Freddy Krueger or Jason when I was a kid, and then I like that shit traumatized me. I do not watch horror
How do
films.
you react to, since you, the way you saying this is kind of triggering, so for
Yeah.
you, so what I'm trying to figure out, like at nighttime, is there like, do you get really scared if like things rustle in the bush and come towards you a little bit?
Yeah, I do. Like I'll kind of like jump a little bit. I definitely do. I'm, I like this. Like for a long time, like the scariest thing that I had saw was the Thriller video.
Damn, you ain't watch Chucky or nothing?
Nah,
Chucky wasn't scary. And Pet Cemetery,
I ain't watched none of that, man.
you deprived yourself. You should go back and watch them as
What
an
don't you
adult.
understand about? I don't like horror movies. Like
It's
I do
not
not
horror.
watch it.
It's not horror.
I might have
Listen,
watched like Bride of Chucky, like
I'm saying, how
as an
can a
adult.
doll with a knife be horror? And I don't know if they ever demonstrated how strong Chucky is. I just feel like ain't no doll finna kill me though.
What would you do like if you saw like I don't know like a nigga chasing you down the street with like a box of like a sword with a box of cereal or some shit like that? Like, would you run?
No, running just don't solve nothing. No, it don't. Because I don't know what he doing. Like once I start running, I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing back there. I ain't finna keep turning looking over my shoulder. First off, we just yeah, and I'm not finna trip and fall neither. You know what I mean? Nigga to chasing you with a sword. You shouldn't run from a nigga with no sword because you gonna trip
Okay.
and fall. And that
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
gonna,
I definitely never
speaking of it,
watched.
let me tell you the story real quick before I get off here, because I always tell a story about my cousin DJ, and people love these stories, and that just reminded me of a story when I just said that. So one night I was at the house, sleep. I'm always sleep when this nigga get into some shit too. I'm at the crib, sleep. Somebody bamming on the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I get up, go to the door. It's this nigga. He got his shirt pulled up. He done been stabbed in the stomach. I'm like, you good, cuz? He like, hell no, nigga, my damn meat coming out of my stomach. So I'm like, oh shit, what happened? He like, basically he was over a dope fiend house, like I was saying, posted up, cranking. I guess what the dope fiends didn't tell him was that they owed the actual Mexican drug dealer some money, right? So when she opened the door, I mean, basically while he there, they come over there and kick the door in. They got on motherfucking cowboy hats and sombreros and shit. You know what I mean? Like some actual, like some actual Mexican thugs. And so I guess he grabbed the lady and smacked the shit out of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, bitch, where's my money?
Wow. So
Right?
your man DJ did that?
So my man D-Jack, he in the crib looking like he can't believe this shit going on from the next room. And they was, I guess that emboldened the crackheads because one of them said, "We don't have to pay you. Our homeboy is here." And he got mad names. They can call him nigga all kind of shit. Michigan, but his D-Jack. So long story short, the Mexican got the bitch jacked up after he even slapped her lips a few times. And she was like, "We don't gotta pay you, D-Jack's here." He was like, "Oh yeah, who is he? Your protector?" Right? And then she was like, "Yeah." So the Mexican pulled a knife out of shit. So DJ like, "Hey man, hey, chill the fuck out." You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if he can counter him with the knife, and the Mexican stabbed him in his stomach. Somehow he took the knife from him, and now the Mexican running. And he said he went to stab him, and he stabbed him in the back. And he said the knife stuck, and he couldn't get it out while he was running. Finally got the knife out, motherfucker, and then ran out of there, stumbled. You know, the police was coming, stumbled to my crib. Now he telling me about how he just got stabbed in his stomach.
That's good.
The niggas be going through some shit off of the littlest scenario.
He was leaking?
Yeah, nigga stabbed the shit out of him. Nigga looked like I was looking at some salmon fillet.
Nigga caught him with that Pokemon real quick.
Yeah, hit him with that. He had to go get his kidneys checked, make sure he was good.
That actually made me think about quick before we go a quick thing. Like, so like with that being said, what country do you think the most dangerous criminals come from?
Probably I would have to say like when we talk danger, then we got to talk about dangerous how and all this other shit. Because it depends. We talking about the motherfuckers that's over here killing us with the chemicals for all the shit we eating, or we just talking about violence on the street?
I guess everyday stuff, because I feel like the chemical shit is like not. I'm not gonna say it's not realistic, but I mean, like, you know, like if okay, so not to be like funny, so let's just say like, nah, I can't even say that. Like what do you like okay, so like in Battle Creek, like what cultural or what, like who are like the feared, what's like the feared race out there? Like, okay, so like, you know, like on the West Coast, they say mainly like Mexicans or like
here, South what's gonna be black? It's black people.
So there's no other race that is like,
I mean Mexicans, but you know what I mean? Really, where the larger races where I'm at is blacks, whites, and Mexicans. And then we have Burmese, but the Burmese, they don't
Burmese, are they China? Are they Asian? Burma is an Asian.
They're from Burma. Yeah, from Asia.
Like Thailand.
So the Burmese, man, they smart, man. They do what niggas should have did.
That's when you got their own banks and all that type of shit.
Yeah, they got their own banking, they got their own church, they got their own schooling, and they all go to the same credit union and pull it. You got 9,000 Burmese people all at the same credit union. Each person is considered a member of the union, of the credit union. If you got 900 members of a credit union coming to you asking the credit union for a favor, you more liable to do it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
that's real power.
It was power when you can stick, when you can stick together. But as far as Michigan is, we're diverse. It's a lot of Indians. It's a lot, but they all here getting money, man. All the other races, they just here getting their money.
They're taking advantage of their opportunity.
Yeah. I would feel the same way. I was over there in China, and if I didn't swim, I sunk. I had no safety net. We're gonna have to get into some Chinese shit over there.
Gotta just figure it out, huh?
Yeah.
Right,
England, because they only got knives. Nah, man. It's always good to chop it up on here, man. There wasn't a lot going on this week, so we just talked about, what we talked about.
Guys, stay tuned. I think I want to do a fantasy football. I want us to do like a fantasy football thing. I think I want to do that and trying to incorporate that in the future.
Hey,
You know,
whatever's clever. I'm on that level of intoxication. Move the congregation back and forth like a Leah Bankhead bouncing a photo Corolla, 2 ribbons in the doja. The closure was an indecent proposal.
So let's hear what's your words of the wise for this week. You usually give us a little.
You know what? I'm not going to give you an actual quote, but I will say, one of my cousins, my closest cousin, he like a brother. I don't even really consider him a cousin. He really like a brother, but his pops just passed away. But it never fails, man. It don't matter how old you is. When you lose somebody, it's just hard as fuck to hide what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the toughest people. But so, you know, my main focus, and even to my kids, is like, live right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Live right now, because these moments that you in, like for my kids, these moments that they in to be with their mom and dad, these are the actual best years they're gonna remember of their life.
That's a fact. I think of like, you saying that, I think about it like my mom and my dad separated when I was like 10.
Yeah.
I really got like, but then I gotta, you know, even though I was sad, like I gotta think about like I got a lot of friends that didn't have 2 parents. So I got a chance to like, I guess, kind of like see what love was for a few years. Like, you know, what I guess you could call it true love, or, you know, the way that it's supposed to be. So that is definitely a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well, if I could come back and tell myself anything younger, it would be to really capitalize on the moments with the people. Motherfuckers who got moms and be mad at them is crazy to me. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? Because this time's so limited, bro.
Right.
I'm talking about 10 years ago, there was so many people that I love still alive.
Right.
15 years ago, you know what I mean? And now it's just like every time you look up, boy, and then you got to tell your family we should do this more often and all that shit, man. We got to
well, you know how that shit go. Every time someone dies, and they say, "Oh, well, this shouldn't be the only reason why we get together," and then 3 weeks later,
reunions. Family reunions is hard as a motherfucker to coordinate, boy, because it's a lot of different personalities, and you make one mistake and forget some shit, boy. Whew, World War III.
So at your family reunion, who makes the potato salad?
To be honest with you, it wasn't no potato salad. And my cousin Flox claimed he had the best recipe on earth and was gonna make it and bring it. And then he called me talking about, cuz I gotta bring some potato salad from Sam's Club.
Oh shit, he went and bought the little tub of potato salad.
You know, they got some big shit in that motherfucker. But anyhow, man, thanks guys for joining us again. We'll catch y'all next week. This was episode 19, so that'll be episode 20. You know what I mean?
We might have to do something special. What's going on? Wait, next Thursday. Yeah, we should be good because Invest Fest is next weekend out here in Atlanta. So I don't think nothing is cracking off until Friday.
All right, well, y'all listen. Get y'all back to school money. See y'all out there. Till next time.
I sell out this wood, we just roll 5. Be out the way, step to me, then you gon' die. I make profit off the bag cause I sell mine. I really hustle hard, man, I'm tired of these damn lies. They be like, damn, baby, key, what the fuck you on? Somewhere chillin', sitting back, just smoking on strong. I can give a fuck about these niggas, get the fuck on. Saying that it's problems, but you acting like I don't know. Only care about the money.